Hi guys, I am about to show you the unholy matrimony of Baybayin and the Latin alphabet. This is Baybayin written with the Latin alphabet. This is Baybayin written in Baybayin. Still not quite comfortable with this. There we go. And this is Baybayin written with whatever the hell I'm supposedly proposing here. There is Baybayin right there. In a normal abugida system, you would be splitting up the consonant and vowel pairs into, well, pairs. It only works in languages where consonants and vowels are found very much almost always beside each other. Like in Filipino, where it's almost always a CV, 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 CV pattern. Almost always. And in this case, Baybayin itself is a Filipino word. You can see that it's got lots of vowels in between. Occasionally not, but only occasionally, and that's dealt with using these little crosses below the symbol or character in question, and underlines in my system. The system works like this. This is A, E, I, O, U. Let's put something called nil. And A is your default character. So if you write K, it's automatically Ka. For E, it's a hat. I, upslant, O, downslant, U, bowl looking thing, nil, you underline it, and that's apparently called na macron. These are all in all called diacritical marks. So, K with the top hat, K upslant, K downslant, K U, K underline, K hat would be K, K upslant would be Ki, K downslant would be Ko, K whatever the hell that bowl looking thing is, Ku, and K underlines just K. Pretty simple system. This obeys the laws of the spelling laws of Baybayin and doesn't really differ very much aside from the fact that you're using Latin alphabets, the Latin alphabet, and that your diacritical marks distinguish between E and I and O and U, whereas in original Baybayin, they don't have any distinction for it. Alright. So, there is one thing I would like to add, and that is this sound, the N sound. This is written as this. It's a, I don't know, what do you call this? It's a fat N. I'm gonna call it that. We stylize it as an N with a descender and a hook. I guess. Would you call it that? Anyway, the reason why you have to go through all this trouble to just use one symbol for a two-letter sound is because this stupid ink. Is it working? Okay. Because this would translate into naga or naga, however way you pronounce it. So doing this, like putting the diacritic in the middle, you don't know exactly where it should be. Should it be over the N? Should it be over the G? Is it a writing mistake? Were you writing too fast? I don't know. So just dispense with that problem. Go with one character. And that's the end of it. Yeah. So advantages in using this system is one, it's easy to learn, two, easier to implement given technology. All of these diacritics are present in Unicode UTF-8, and they are combining characters in Unicode, so that means you can just take a normal letter and just put that into some techie stuff. I'm just saying, Unicode is it's a very popular encoding scheme for characters on your screens. Mobile phones, laptops, computers in general. It's pretty widespread. So this isn't too hard to encode. Then, what's another benefit to this? Oh, right. The fact that you're slashing Filipino words in half, pretty much, in terms of the amount of space they're eating up. So, that's a very obvious benefit. And even if you didn't know what these diacritics were, it's still pretty obvious, if given context at least, that Baybayin is what they're talking about here. I mean, if you look at text speak, like, just look at this. It's already understandable. Maybe if you don't speak Filipino, you won't understand it. Definitely would not. You don't speak Filipino, so hell, okay, you know what I'm talking about. This is text speak. We all know how text speak works. And this is basically text speak on steroids. Basically, semi-formalized, and it's an abugida. Alright? And this system, I would call it, is Yaring-Baybayin. Literally made from Baybayin. Now, in the spirit of this video, I will write it down in Yaring-Baybayin. Here you go. As you can see, it's really much shorter. Anyway, that's the entire video. Thanks for listening.